Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. We have another live video tutorial. Now today's project, before I get started, I want to remind you that our new mini catalog is now live. We have 3 new kits. We have new online exclusives, a ton of new product. We have some new Valentine's suite, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure to check that out. Remember, with every $50 order that you place with me in product before tax and shipping, I will send you a kit of the card class projects that we do each month. Okay, so today, now I thought I had already done this video, but I was looking through all my projects I had lined up to do videos on and realized I had not done it. So we are going to adjust it a little bit. I'm using the Modern Christmas Suite, which includes the Ornamental Christmas Bundle, the stamp set and dies. I'm not using the stamp set because we're not going to do a Christmas card. I did use the dies with this big circle, so it's mostly Christmas, but we do have a big circle. We have some little stars and this little fun, I don't know, I didn't even use that one this year, the little holes, but it's to go on an ornament. So we just used the circle right now. So you don't really need the bundle. If you have another circle die or a giant circle punch, you can use that. We did use the Alphabet a la mode dies. These are our only dies that have numbers in them. So that's what we use for our card. And I'll show you the card. This is it. It was, we did a New Year's card. So we did 2026. We used some of the patterns and I left this one. We had an option. We did this in our workshop classes in December. And we had lots of different patterns. So in this designer paper, which we used a lot of, we have Christmas on one side for the most part, and then the other side just geometric patterns. Then one side has got the black, white, and gold, and then the other side is just black and white. So what we're going to do is turn this into a graduation card, and then I'll show you some different options that you could kind of use to fit your needs. So I'm going to pull in one of the kits. Now this was one of our class kits, so it had the option. You could switch it out because that's a really pretty combination, but we're not going to use Christmas. We have this one as well, which had stars, but some of them are more Christmas stars. The other side was Christmas paper. So what I'm going to do is use a different one of the patterns. This has black and white. So if you're not using gold, and let's say you're doing a card and the school colors are red, white, and black, we have a lot of those schools around our area. You could do a red card base, and you could do a red strip right here, and then do your numbers in red. So you can adjust this to use for whatever color, school colors you have. Our local school is black and gold with a touch of red, but it's mostly black and gold. So I'm going to do the black and gold stripes with the polka dots. Now, I had thought, well, maybe I'll use this pattern, but that's a lot of pattern going on. It's a little busy for me. This would maybe be okay, but I wanted something a little simpler to go with the stripes. So we are going to go with these 2 patterns for our base. So let's glue these down. I love that side. Oh, a little too much glue right there. Spread it out a little bit. Okay. I'm going to adhere that there. I'm going to use this pattern over here. And it will overlap just a tad. That's good. All right, and then we're going to use just this thin 1/4 inch gold foil strip right down the middle of the seam. Be careful not to use too much glue, because once you get glue on that gold foil, it's almost impossible to get it off. Okay, so we have our black circle. We have our ornament topper. We're not going to use that. I'm going to set that aside, put it in my scrap box. I have already die cut my numbers. We're going to do graduation card for 2026. And then on here, instead of happy 2026, I'm going to use congratulations, because this is a graduation card. And I'm using that from 2 of our last chance products. We're going to use stamps from School Days, which I have been saving this. And this is one that I will not put in my BOGO sale, because this is great for school stuff. I have grandchildren coming up, so I'm going to be saving that one. But I'm going to just use that little congratulations. And then Words for the Season, which was a holiday set, but it has Thanksgiving, it has Halloween, Christmas, New Year's. But this sentiment that says, let's toast to yesterday's achievements and tomorrow's bright future, is perfect for a graduation card. Now, this is last chance list. These are both on sale. So if you want to look, go ahead and look. This is Words for the Season and School Days. These are last chance, so only available while supplies last. So you don't want to miss out. Those are 2 good sentiment sets. So I'm just going to do I can't see that very well. I'm going to put it on my desk. Hard to see white on white. And then while our ink's open, we'll stamp this one. While we were having class, sorry, I'm shaking the table, this month, I did give people the option of making a graduation card or anniversary, or if they wanted to do a retirement, they could. There were lots of options. If you don't want to put 2026, if you have graduates coming up later, you can just do grad, G-R-A-D. It will fit on there. Congratulations, grad. And then inside, if you want to put 2026 later, you can do that. Okay, I'm just going to glue the circle down. We'll just put it right in the middle. And this is the one instance, I don't use tweezers very often. I know some of my customers use them all the time, but I don't use them very often. But I did stick them in for this project, putting very thin amounts. And we have adhesive sheets. So if you like adhesive sheets, got too much glue on that, you can use those. I don't normally, I have once or twice used them on these small letters when we do some die cutting. But then people really struggle with getting the adhesive off. So it's, you know, do you want to struggle with glue or do you want to struggle with adhesive? That's what I tell them. They're like, why didn't you put adhesive sheets? And I said, well, because you guys struggle with adhesive sheets. Sometimes it's hard to get those adhesive sheets off. And let's get this last one on. So if you don't struggle, adhesive sheets are a good way to go. Okay. Whoop. I didn't let go. Okay. Now let's pop up our congratulations. And if you have something that said congrats grad, you could do congrats 2026 grad. I think I'll put it down here. Now, do I want to use this string? I don't know. We have it, why not? So I'm just going to tie a bow. Whoop. Try that again. Hope everybody's recovered from the holidays. We were going to put our Christmas away this last week, but my husband's had some sciatica, and he felt like he was in no shape to get the boxes out of the attic. So I said, all right, you have a week to recover, but we're doing it this weekend. So that's what we'll be doing this weekend, is getting boxes out and then slowly getting Christmas put away. And I don't mind it, but it's always nice when we finally get it done, put away. Okay, I should have put this on before my congrats, congratulations, but I didn't. So we're just gonna stick it under there and adhere that with a little glue dot so it stays, and that is it. I mean, super cute, not crazy. I might have moved this up just a hair, but this is great for, you know, graduation, or if somebody has a special birthday, you know, a 50th birthday or a 100th birthday, you could put 100 on there, or 50, or if you just want to put a big sentiment in the middle and heat emboss it with gold or white, that would be great too. So lots of options to use these different products together, not just for Christmas or New Year's, but for other occasions as well. So I hope you enjoyed today's project. Make sure to check back on Saturday. I have another project scheduled for then. Let's see who's on. Lori, hello. All right. I think that's it for today. I will see you all next time. Don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't done so. And we will see you all next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.